Good evening, Lifeless Fantasy Football League. It's I, the commissioner, and we've reached that time. We've completed 13 weeks of the regular season. We're ready for the playoffs. But let me give you week 13 recap real quickly and how all that plays out for everything. So Road Crew defeats Nate 148-86, led by Ben Roethlisberger's 44 points. With that win and no other help needed, Road Crew clinches the Outlanders NFC South Division. Congratulations to Road Crew. Lauren Deathstrike RTR defeats that sinister guy from the internet. 192-140, led by Drew Brees. 47 points. Already locked up the division. Depending on another result, we'll see what his final seed is. John Boy Special People gets the gift wrapped from Steel Curtain, 148-134 to get him in the win column for the year. Yay. I'm more aggravated at one Steel Curtain knowing that you have freaking a bunch of people on the Thursday night shenanigans, and for whatever reason you just, I don't want to start with Sean McCoy. I don't need that guy. You either got cute and got burned by it, or you're not smart. So, anger to you. You should not let this happen. Irish Cop defeats Fat Bastard 235-144. Le'Veon Bell goes for 63 points. That keeps Irish Cop in contention for the division title. Game in between here. Nothing but pride. Oh, there's not more than pride here, but Davis Dynasty defeats the prideful Blakeums 195-174. Julio Jones 57 points. Yeah, the rules for starting tight ends over receivers, because when you leave 75 points on your bench, it hurts. Then you look at your starting lineup and you go Martellus Bennett or DeAndre Hopkins. No. At what point in time has Martellus Bennett scored more than 25 points? DeAndre Hopkins, go look at his stat line for the year. I bet he scored 40 sometimes. People. And lastly, please start your worst player. Defeats Bad Dog 131-89. Jeremy Maclin 30 points. Darn near beats him by himself. So with that win, Jer clinches the Homeboys division, which leaves Irish Cop to be the 4 seed. And yeah, so pick'em winner Brian for week 13. This would be the last one of the weekly winners getting $1, so that ends that. But to finish the pick'em season, we're going all the way through week 17, so we are still making picks even though there's no weekly winner. So I just want to make sure I point that out. So to recap, here's the playoff sets. I mean, I'm sure you guys have already seen the playoff tree, but Brian wins the number 1 seed by way of defeating Jer earlier in the season, so that's why he's number 1. Jer is number 2 because he didn't beat me, and he has way more wins than Road Crew Josh, 3. So Josh wins 3 just because he won the division. Yay. 4 seed is John Hansen, clearly 11-2 in the 4 seed. Yeah, we already discussed that. Chris, 5 seed, locked that up, and it looks like he's going to go and have a rematch with John next week. And JJ, defending champion, sneaks in with a sinister guy from the internet loss, a Steel Curtain loss, and him winning. And yeah, so the defending champion, JJ, welcome. You get to hold on to that belt minimum another week. Congratulations. So the 7th seed then goes to Thomas. So congratulations to your bye in the toilet bowl, along with Larry, bye in the toilet bowl. Congratulations. Roger and Hauser are going to redo that matchup. Roger, seriously, do better. And then Jim and Nate will play each other in also the toilet bowl. So yeah, Josh and JJ up in the Championships Division 3 to the 6-3 matchup, and John and Chris 4-5. So that's how we're going to roll. So going through just the seedings here. 5th seeded Fat Bastard is at the 4th seeded Irish Cop. They have no playoff history. This is the first time they're meeting in the playoffs. Congratulations to them. And 6th seeded Davis Dynasty is at the 3rd seeded Road Crew. Davis Dynasty leads this playoff series 1-0 with a first round win back in 2011. Toilet bowl, I just gave it to you. Nate is going to Blakem. John Boy is going to Steel Curtain. No one cares about their toilet bowl previous matchups, even though there's probably like 4-1. There's probably like way more games than necessary. So that is it. That's where we're at. Yeah, the Survivor pool obviously is over, so I won that one because yeah. The pick'em keeps going. I would also then encourage everyone that we will have transactions that will go this week, next week, going into championship week. It locks up after the semifinal kickoff. When the semifinals kick off, transactions lock the rest of the way. Also, I would like to remind you, the Week 17 challenge. After we have all our championship games, everybody, you can submit a lineup. Person or the team who scores the most points with a submitted lineup will get your entry fee back. It's just that simple. So you could have all the crap team you want. So any transactions you make go towards the pot, but you know going before it locks up. But you submit a lineup. Week 17 high point team gets their entry fee back. So there's that for you for any last chance people out there. So I just want to make sure I point that out. Account balances, please take a look at those. We're getting down to the end here. So once everything gets locked in, and pretty much after that Week 17 challenge, I'm going to be hunting you guys down. I'm not carrying over dues to next year. I'm sick and tired of doing that. You will pay me before the Super Bowl. I will start sanctioning picks. I don't know. But I would like to have all payments made to me. I'm sick and tired of floating that around, and then you got to pay up at the start of next year, and it's just kind of a reoccurring piece of crap. So let's get all this stuff paid off and get back to business here. So that's all I got here. So we'll come back at you after the first round of the playoffs. Bye, people. Myself, Jer, playoffs. Don't do that to me, Jer. Don't do it. Jer, I would just like to point out the 2 of the 6 teams in the playoffs have not won a playoff series. That is Jer and Josh. They have never won an actual playoff game, but they keep showing up in the playoffs. So and Jer's had a bye before too. He's made the semifinals and just got bumped. So no, not this time, Jer. Come on. So that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. Talk to you guys later. Out.